infrastructure and housing. No, wait, put the remote down. This is really interesting stuff.
It really is. We've been talking about all the big dig plans in the works for Burlington's downtown and waterfront all week now. Well, these are exciting projects, but for them to happen, the housing situation and the infrastructure have to improve. And we found out that's all part of the master plan.
At nearly 150 years old, you might expect a city like Burlington to have a few problems. But this?
We have water lines that date back to the 1800s.
When thunderstorms hit, there are hot spots that flood. Which is why Department of Public Works Director Chapin Spencer says his teams are attacking the problems now, fixing the pipes. Spencer's been in charge of Burlington's infrastructure for less than a year. He admits there are some issues.
It's a mix. One, it's an aging infrastructure. Two, there have been times where we have not been investing to the level we need to invest in. And those two things together mean that we have a tall order moving ahead.
Burlington has 96 miles of road, even more, 127 miles of sidewalks. But he says at the rate they're going now, it would take over 100 years to replace all the city sidewalks.
We have a long list of sidewalk repair that we're not getting to as quickly as I would like to.
Spencer's working quickly because Mayor Moreau Weinberger has big plans to turn Burlington into a more modern city that could look something like this.
We need substantially more housing in the downtown.
That's affordable.
We need all types of housing in the downtown.
Including, he says, market rate housing or properties rented and bought at what the current market demands.
We are way behind in this respect. We often think of ourselves as a progressive city. We are very regressive in our ability to build sort of market rate housing over the last 10 years in a walkable environment.
Why? Community and Economic Development Director Peter Owens, who works with potential developers daily, says it has a lot to do with strenuous zoning codes and difficult permitting processes. The mayor agrees and says streamlining the process is a priority at City Hall this year. In the meantime, there are more than 130 new housing units, condos, apartments, and co-ops under construction downtown. Good news when you consider the vacancy rate in Burlington stands at 1%, which means finding a place to live downtown, well, it's nearly impossible. New units are being snapped up before they're even finished. Case in point, the Stratus project on St. Paul Street. It's going to have more than 30 condos. It doesn't open for months, but there are only 3 units left for sale.
It's a no-brainer to build housing if you can.
And apparently, there are places to build. According to a 2-year study that resulted in this Plan B TV book, it lays out a possible future for Burlington that the City Council unanimously approved.
We have incredibly underutilized downtown land.
Plan B TV shows 30 spots where developers could put buildings with storefronts at the street level and housing on top. CEDO Director Peter Owens says that could amount to 1,000 new housing units.
It will create a much more dynamic, a much more vibrant, a much more walkable environment, because you can't have walkability, you can't have sustainable development without having people in a contained area.
But if you want people there, it has to be easy to get around, which is why Public Works Director Chapin Spencer is involved in a 10-year plan to get the city's infrastructure into tip-top shape.
We are bullish about reinvesting in our systems. We understand they're aging. We understand they need attention.
All this change will take time, but it's another step in the mayor's plan to turn Burlington into the place to live, work, and play.
When we polled people about what made a difference, what do they want in their downtown? They wanted a vibrant downtown. They wanted something that was alive.
Well, now, if all the new housing that can be built is built, experts say it would bring down the cost of renting an apartment in the city.
So do you think it will be built?
That's a good question, but through my investigation into this big dig and the housing situation, I have learned that Mayor Weinberger and community leaders have been working on and will release a brand new report about downtown housing tomorrow. You heard it here first. That report will lay out in no uncertain terms what the city needs to do to create a successful housing market. So my three-part series on the Big Dig may be over, but WPTZ will continue to be the place to turn to get more information on what's happening in Vermont's largest city.
And to that end, all three of Steph's Big Dig stories are online at WPTZ.com, and we've been tweeting them out as well.